Oh, hey, what's going on? Yep, yeah, you see it. This is what I'm doing here, probably for the next hour or two, cleaning up a mess here that a tenant left some adhesive stripping tape in here for a few years, stuck to the floor. And when they left, they didn't want to mess with it, which I don't blame them. But in the same token, leaves me here to chisel things up, scrape things, and clean up after them. But hey, you know what? I get paid to do this, and it is what it is. It's not that hard of work. It's just time consuming and painstaking. But it kind of reminds me of a couple things. First of all, how many times do we make bad decisions and Jesus has to come to the rescue and clean up our mess? You know, I would like to complain sometimes about some of these things that I find myself in. A couple units down, a guy had some lawnmowers and had containers of oil that leaked. And I literally had to tear the walls out between them, clean up all the spills, remove the floor. Literally, I probably had 10, 15 hours in that unit getting it clean. But Jesus has probably 10 million hours in cleaning up my life. You know, we all make bad decisions. We all do stupid things based on, you know, what we do at the time and or what we think we need, or just based on just laziness to say, well, I'm not going to have to clean this up. And the difference between me cleaning this up or anyone else here at work cleaning this up and Jesus cleaning up my life is, you know, I mean, I would do this anyhow for my wife, but I'm getting paid to do this. It's job security. I get paid the same amount whether I'm up on a 30-foot ladder messing with electricity or down here on the floor scraping up somebody's leftover adhesive, getting the unit ready for the next person. But Jesus, his motivation for cleaning up my life was all based on love, that he loved me. He still loves me. He's still going to be cleaning up my garbage in my life. And why? Because he wants me to have an abundant life, and he wants me to be fruitful in his kingdom. You know, we all get stuck doing things that we really don't like, and a lot of times we don't think about the aftermath. But one thing is for certain, and one thing we can trust is Jesus, that he's faithful. There's going to be consequences in our lives. That's inevitable. But the bottom line is we are incapable of cleaning up our own messes anyhow. And when we do and try to cover our tracks, we usually do it superficially, and it ends up resurfacing anyhow, because God wants us to deal with things at the core and the roots instead of on the surface. So, as I'll be sitting here in this concrete place for the next hour or two, scraping up tape and adhesive, I'll be thanking the Lord for his grace in my life, cleaning up way bigger messes than this, messes that actually hurt people and affected people more deeply than this tape. So whatever mess you're cleaning up today in normal life, just remember Jesus is cleaning up your bigger messes. And no matter how good you are or how deep you are spiritually or what your title is, you're still making messes. Because bottom line is, we're human, we're fallible, and we are fallen and sinful creatures. But when we walk in the Spirit, we tend to make less messes, all kinds of messages coming out of that. So anyhow, yep, that's just my little message for today, a simple 5-minute video. Next time you're complaining about cleaning up someone else's mess, think about what Jesus has done for you. All right, guys, I'm out. Got work to do.